Hello everyone. So today we're going to be talking about the Star Wars universe and specifically the new addition to the Book of Boba Fett, Cad Bane. Cad was a Duros male bounty hunter from the planet Duro who earned a reputation as the galaxy's best, deadliest, and most fearsome mercenary during the Clone Wars. Although he worked for a number of clients, his ultimate loyalty was to credits, and by extension, the highest bidder. Bane employed a variety of weapons and allies to ensure that he always got his pay, and he became the leader in his line of work after fellow bounty hunter Jango Fett perished in the opening battle of the war. His renown attracted the attention of Count Dooku and even the Dark Lord of the Sith Darth Sidious, the latter of whom employed him numerous times for his own means. Working for Sidious, Bane stole a Jedi holocron from the Jedi Temple to unlock the Kyber Memory Crystal, a repository of all recorded Force-sensitive infants in the galaxy. After pilfering the crystal from Jedi Master Bola Ropal on Deveron and forcing Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker to unlock it, Bane was sent to kidnap 4 of the infants listed on the crystal. Despite being captured halfway through his job by Skywalker and his Padawan, Bane escaped from Jedi Masters Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mace Windu by luring them into a trap at his hideout. Bane was later hired by the Hutt crime lord Jabba the Selector and the Hutt Grand Council to break Jabba's criminal uncle Zyro the Selector out of public custody on Coruscant. Forming a team of hunters to execute his job, Bane launched a brazen raid on the Republic Executive Building and captured 10 big-time members of the Galactic Senate, using them as hostages to force Supreme Chancellor Palpatine to free Zyro. Once he had secured Zyro's release from the high-security Central Detention Center, Bane disbanded his posse and delivered Zyro the Hutt to the Council. When Zyro escaped from their custody on Nal Hutta, Bane was rehired to track down the crime lord. Though he arrived on Teth too late to secure his bounty, he did manage to evade Jedi Masters Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Lan Vos, who failed to apprehend him for his crimes. At the close of the bounty hunting seasons, Bane's total was surpassing those of all others in the field. After breaking criminal mastermind Moralo Eval out of the Republic's Central Detention Center, Bane became a candidate in Eval's plot to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine for Count Dooku and the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Bane thus entered Eval's box competition to become one of the 5 mercenaries who would be hired for that job. After passing the tournament alongside fellow hunters Embo, Deron, Tazwai, and Rako Hardeen, Bane was personally selected by Dooku to lead the operation, and they traveled to Naboo to capture Chancellor Palpatine during the Festival of Light. Despite Bane's success with abducting Palpatine, Dooku betrayed him anyway, having intended for the bounty hunter's operation to simply just be a diversion for his own attempt to kidnap the Supreme Chancellor. Abandoned by Dooku, Bane was defeated by Hardeen, who turned out to be none other than Obi-Wan Kenobi, who had gone undercover to infiltrate and foil Eval's plans. Bane nevertheless retained his formidable reputation throughout the Clone Wars, and which after he became one of the preferred freelancers for the Galactic Empire. Bane's voice was voiced by Corey Burton, who also voiced Count Dooku in the Clone Wars. Most recently, in the Book of Boba Fett, he was portrayed by stuntman Dorian Kingi, with Corey Burton voicing him. The personality of Cad Bane is a textbook example of a psychopath. He's ruthless, cold, and cruel, killing without remorse and taking pleasures in others' suffering. He will happily dispose of innocent bystanders and even his allies to finish off his quarry. Bane is also very manipulative, willing to do just about anything to get someone to do whatever he wants. There is no task too harsh or sickening for Cad Bane to sink into doing, even abducting Force-sensitive children and giving them to Darth Sidious, who would have both physically and psychologically tortured them into being heartless as himself as apprentices. In the new series, The Book of Boba Fett, after the fall of the Empire, Bane enters into the employ of the Pike Syndicate. He arrives on Tatooine and has to urge Cobb Vanth to stay out of the coming conflict, offering to match Jabba Fett's price. This then becomes a threatening warning and a showdown ensues. The deputy tries to shoot Bane, getting himself killed and Vance shot. Bane announced that Tatooine is now under the control of the Pikes, and the people would be left alone just so long as they kept the spice running before he left. Bane is a wanted man all across the galaxy. From multiple murders, terrorism, torture, kidnapping, and child trafficking, we can also include theft in that as well. In the Star Wars The Clone Wars series, he appears as a major antagonist, and he appears as a minor antagonist in both Season 1 and 3, and a major antagonist in both Seasons 2 and 4, serving as the main antagonist of the Holocron heist arc. He would later appear as a supporting antagonist in Season 1 of the 2021 follow-up web series Star Wars The Bad Batch, and a major antagonist in the Disney Plus series The Book of Boba Fett. And with every character that we ever do on here, we are going to get to the main event, their powers and skill. Cad Bane has a load of high intelligence. For what he looks like, he really is a smart person, and he's very tactile, forcing opponents into traps and layouts that he preemptively thought of before he even set foot in the battle. Cad has leadership skills. He is able to get many people to follow him and do his bidding in such a short amount of time. He is an expert bounty hunter. He knows weaponry in and out. He knows how to incapacitate an opponent or to destroy them. He is an expert gunsman. He can use just about any form of laser gun or lightsaber that is thrown his way. In hand-to-hand combat, he is also an excellent sport. He is force resistant. Many people believe the items that are hanging from his face is the hose hanging from the sides of his face. This apparatus that is on his face is not for that purpose. The reason why that is on his face is to keep Jedis from being able to use the Jedi choke force on him. It works several different times in several different comics, showing how this does not work on him. Anyway, this is our rundown of Cad Bane of the Star Wars universe. We hope you all enjoy. This is Review with You. If you'd like to, write a comment down below. Let us know of a video you would like us to do on behalf of you. Please hit the subscribe button. It helps us greatly. As always, Excelsior. See ya.